House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer is demanding Tony Blinken hand over all documents related to Robert Malley, and he joins us tonight. Sir, it's good to have you on. Biden's hand-picked Iran envoy was working to improve Iran's image in the West. I mean, it sounds treasonous.
I mean, you think how much lower can this administration go? How many more mistakes can the Biden administration make, both domestically and internationally? And there is no end in sight. With what Malley, we've learned with Malley, I mean, this is a huge conflict of interest. And this is something that we've suspected for a long time within our intelligence community, that the Biden and the ex-Obama officials that they've brought back, they have conflicts of interest with other countries. And we want to know exactly why Malley was terminated, exactly what authority he had to negotiate anything, what roles he played. We basically want to know everything pertaining to this guy so that we can do real meaningful oversight and report back to the American people exactly what role he had, what policy objectives he had that he led, and what the administration knew about him and when they knew it.
It is amazing to see the amount of incompetence that appears to have led to this moment that we saw on Saturday. We have unnamed intel sources telling the media that Iran has no idea that Hamas was going to attack Israel. That sounds like a very desperate attempt to conceal a foreign policy disaster.
That's impossible that Iran didn't know anything. Impossible. But look, we know that. Anyone that knows anything about foreign policy knows that. What's sad is this media will report anything that the Biden administration sends them. Whoever writes the press releases for the Biden administration is controlling the narrative with respect to the mainstream media, whether it's the Biden family corruption, whether it's their debacles in foreign countries, being the Iran deal, the Afghanistan withdrawal, their whole policy with giving Ukraine a blank check of our American tax dollars. Whatever it is, the mainstream media, who used to be a check and balance in this, you know, the media used to play a role like the House Oversight Committee in providing oversight and providing truthful fact checkers. Now they're part of the problem. They are part of the disinformation campaign by the Biden administration, and I hope that the American people are seeing through this.
I would hope so, but of course, you know, the media exploded with the best story they had all day was to give Biden some cover for their culpability for this thing, and of course they all ran with it, and they were delighted to report it a million times today. Switching gears, Biden's classified documents case is turning into a pretty big deal. You have new information about the number of White House employees that were involved in this scandal, and how far back it went is also very interesting too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, this went back further. We believe that Joe Biden knew a year earlier that he had these classified documents. We believe that people in the administration were going in there doing inventory. So before Joe Biden said publicly that Donald Trump was irresponsible for mishandling classified documents, our evidence points to the fact that Joe Biden knew without a shadow of a doubt, and people in his administration knew without a shadow of a doubt, that he had, in fact, in his possession, classified documents. So he, in fact, was mishandling classified documents. You look at all the different locations where these mishandled classified documents have turned up, and all the people that we have learned that had access to that information, it is inconsistent with what Joe Biden's told the American people. The timeline is inconsistent, and the number of people who were involved and had knowledge and access to the classified documents is inconsistent. And we're trying to put together the truth and give the American people a factual timeline of events of what actually happened with Joe Biden's mishandling of classified documents.
And that's not even the worst trouble he's in. I mean, we're seeing, I mean, with something about 29,000 emails today were sent out from Biden to all the business emails while he was a vice president. 29,000 emails. That's a whole other topic. We don't have time to get into it right now. Congressman, always good to have you on, sir. Thank you so much.